And today is Weird But True Wednesdays on Mysterious Mystical Moments. My name is Lisa, and I want to welcome you to my home. Today I will be talking about manifestations. Now, manifestations is something that we use each day when we want to do a task. We think about how we're going to do this task and we manifest it. Now, with manifestations and with witchcraft or with the moons and stuff, is very, very technical, kind of. Not technical, I would say, but important during the new moon and stuff. And it's very strong. And how we manifest stuff is what I will be talking to about today, and about the movie Friday, for Fear Friday, which is going to be Witches of Eastwick, and how they manifest all of this throughout the entire movie. When you think about something, that is what manifestation is. You know, you think about it, you can picture it in your mind, you can take and write it down and try to manifest it. Now, with the new moon, that's what you do. You write down what you wish for. Okay, but when you do that, you have to be very, 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 very specific. Now, if you want to win money or have money coming in, always, always, when money is concerned, or anything is really in concern, write or say at the very end, with no harm done to anyone. Now, that means there's old movies and everything about Monkey's Paw or Wishmaster and things like that. When you say no harm done to anyone, that means nobody can get hurt while you get this money investment or whatever that you wish for. Like if I said, I want to have $1 billion. But I say, I want $1 billion with no harm done to anyone. Which means I don't want anything to happen to my loved ones at all. Some people forget that, and then unfortunately sometimes they manifest it in their minds, and then manifest it and it comes true. Sometimes people pass away and they inherit this money. See where I'm getting at that? So always say no harm done to anyone, and please let everything be alright. When I say manifestations, in this movie, they actually tried to manifest the perfect man, but they don't get very specific about it. They get the specifics of how he's handsome, but not too handsome, how he's kind, and he can talk to people, and he can be this, and he can be that. But they didn't get into the specifics, and of course, as you can watch the movie, I'm not going to do the spoiler, but there are those little tiny flaws that they didn't get very specific about. Now, it can be very hard to try to manifest something. I suggest to try to do something smaller. Of course, we've all had that thought. And with last Fear Friday, on Practical Magic, she tries to manifest the perfect man for her when she makes the spell of one blue eye, one green eye. And she gets really specific and thinking that this person will never ever appear in her life. You know, she'll never fall in love again because of the fact that there's nobody with one green eye and one blue eye, or he can flip pancakes, and he can do this and he can do that, and his favorite thing is a star. So she was pretty specific. And then, of course, if you watch the movie, you've seen what had happened. But that's what I mean when you have to be pretty specific, is when you manifest stuff. What I usually do on a new moon, and of course I have done this every new moon, and it hasn't come true. But I guess I'm not manifesting hard enough or whatever. But it's just like, it's kind of silly. Um, Mine is to win the Mega Ball or Powerball jackpot so I can go see Johnny Depp and Hollywood Vampires, because it's a very expensive ticket, and help my family out and get rid of my troubles. So what I do is I have a little baggy type thing, and I have my amethyst rock. See how pretty it is? And I put this amethyst in the bag that it came in, keep all of its energy in, and I usually keep it in there. And of course, amethyst is for intuition, stress relief, and positive energy. But I write down what I want manifest for the new moon. Now, the last new moon was safety of those I love and wealth with no harm done to anyone. Now, and then of course I wrote what the reasons why I wanted these things to happen. Now, what I do is I fold it up and I put it in my package, my little package with my amethyst and things like that I want in my bag. And it's kind of like a spell jar. You can use a spell jar, which is a little tiny, or a glass jar with a cork lid or some kind of lid, and then you put candle wax over the top of it, and that is what a spell jar is. You can put it in there, and then you seal it up, and then you place it outside on a new moon or a full moon, and you think about it. You hold it in your hand and you say it out loud and you think about it, and then you leave it out to absorb the moon's magic now, or the moon's positive energy. And by the full moon, the next full moon, or by the next new moon, hopefully it has manifest. And of course, with money, your angels and spirit guides will not give you things like that. They won't give you the lottery ticket numbers. They won't give you all of the other stuff, but it says new moon on this card, and thank you. New moon beginnings is what it is called. And that's what it is, a new beginning for a new moon. Now, of course, each month you take your piece of paper out, and if you want the same thing, you write it again, or you manifest. Now, if I want the perfect man, I put down the traits of the man that I want. I love Gomez Addams. When I tell people that, they think I'm crazy. But Gomez Addams was a perfect man back in the day, and he still is if you think about it. He's loving, he's devoted to his family, he's devoted to his wife, he's rich, he's generous and kind and loving, like I said, and that is a perfect man for me. He is just spontaneous when in love, and towards his wife and his family, he would just do anything for them because he is that devoted. And I think that is very sexy and very the perfect man, like I said, for me. He's talented, he's a good dresser, things like that. But yeah, the safety, I do have wealth. Now, some people think of wealth as money. Others think wealth is, let's see. Wealth to me is the safety of the people I love, the health for them, a roof over our heads, food in our stomachs, I consider myself wealthy in that sense that I do have health and happiness for my family and the people I love. Yes, we go through hardships and things like that, and sometimes we do lose people. Um, but I've been lucky in that it's considered wealthy to me. As long as I have a roof over my head and food in our stomachs, and that we're all safe, that is wealth to me. So, I guess when people have different opinions on what things are, you always have to count your blessings, and blessings are those things. And I know it is hard sometimes, very, very hard sometimes, but um, I've hit rock bottom several times, um, to where I just have to go back up. That's the only way up. You can't go any farther down. Um, so you have to think of that, and somehow you find that inner strength in you. So manifesting something like that is like a daydream, or a wish that you wish on. When you wish on a candle on your birthday cake, you wish for something special, correct? Um, you blow the candle out, and then you think about it, and that is manifestation. You're manifesting it. You're putting it out there to the world that that's what you want to happen. And then, if it's something bigger, you've got to write down the steps on how to achieve that goal. How to achieve what you want out of life, what you want to happen. And that is manifesting something too. So that is what this Weird But True Wednesday is about, manifestation. You can go about all the tricks that you want. And I'm not saying tricks because when people think of tricks, you can go about all the steps to make your dream or your wish happen. If I want to wish for a new car or something, how am I going to go about doing that? Okay, go and get a loan from my bank, or look in the paper, or look on the internet, or whatever. Look in the paper. That's how old I am. Look on the internet and find out what vehicles are out there. Drive around, look. That's the steps of the way you're manifesting it. Do I want a red one? Do I want a blue one? Do I want a black one or a purple one? Do I want something that's good on gas or electric one? So, that's what I'm talking about when you manifest. Excuse me. Other than that, we manifest things all the time. And when they happen, it's like, but that's a part of your power inside yourself. So that's another part of being a witch, is your power, what you have inside you. So that is Weird But True Wednesday. Thank you for watching, and look forward to Friday's Fear Friday, and I will be discussing Witches of Eastwick and what they do throughout the movie. So I hope you watch it before then, if you haven't watched it already. It's a very good movie. Have a good day. Many blessings of kindness, love, and light. Share your inner light with those in the dark. Peace.